Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about a philosophy called Carpe Diem, which means seize the day. The reason I'm doing this podcast and talking about this philosophy is because I felt the need to do it for myself. And I'm sure that there are some people in this world who, if they hear this podcast and if they are affected by it, might want to make some changes. And if you're already seizing the day or enjoying your present, then I don't think you would need to go through this podcast. So let me start with what I want to talk in this podcast. So what happens is in our lives, we achieve a lot of things, whether they may be small, big, massive, which gives us happiness, which gives us satisfaction. But over a period of time, our achievement looks smaller to us. And then we start to look forward to achieving more things, which is perfectly fine. You should try and achieve more things in life, right? You should be motivated to achieve more things in life. That's a great thing. But what happens is in the process, you stop enjoying what you have already achieved, what you already have, and you stop being grateful for it. You stop thanking God for it and thanking the people around you for it. I have gone through the same, and I still a lot of times go through the same. And I'll give you examples from my own life and from the people I love. When I was an 18-year-old boy, I wanted to be a filmmaker. I wanted to get into movies. And at that point of time, if someone told me that you can get into movies, you can make one movie in your lifetime, just one movie, and it gets a release, it releases all over the world on a platform. Like, at that point of time, it wasn't there like the streaming platforms. But if someone had told me that it would release on a platform and there would be millions of people who will watch that movie, and more than anything else, you'll get to make a full-fledged feature film. I would have thought that this is a dream come true for me. And finally, in 2023, on December 22nd, my movie released, Karma Strikes. I got a chance to make that movie in the first place because of the sacrifice of many people around me, my wife, specifically, my parents, my brother, his wife, my cousins, my best friends, my colleagues, and so many people who came out and put money into the film. It, I was able to fulfill this dream of mine because of all of them, and because of God, because of His blessings. And finally, the movie came out, it released, and it got some good reviews. Many people watched it, but for some reason, the happiness of my dream coming true hasn't stayed with me for as long. I immediately moved on. I was like, I want to make my next movie, which is good. I should keep making movies. I should be ambitious, but I miss enjoying the fact that I made my dream come true every single day of my life. I believe and I want to do it consciously that I should be thankful, I should be grateful, and I should be happy about the fact that I did something which was a dream and looked like an impossible dream at some point of time in my life. Similarly, this year my wife bought a house in USA. And to be very honest with you, born and brought up in Bombay, we have never lived in a house. We have lived in apartments. And it has always been a dream and somewhat, I would say, a difficult dream, right? Some dreams you believe that it's very difficult for it to come true. So I always believe that it would be difficult for me to find a house or live in a house where I have a view of a pond or a lake or an ocean. And my wife bought the house with a very beautiful view. First of all, it is a house, right? It's a big house. It's got two floors in it and all, something that I never believed that I would live in. And then it has also got such a beautiful view. When we moved into the house, I was so happy about it. I was like, this is probably one of the best moments of my life. And consciously, I told myself that I want this to stay with me. I don't want to lose it. So every day after I woke up, I would go to my dining room because the view is from my dining and my living room. I would look outside. I would enjoy the view, and I would tell myself, I would tell God, thank you for this. I'm extremely grateful to you. I would consciously feel the happiness that I felt on the first day when we moved in. Because over a period of time, these things start getting normal for you. So I had to make this as a conscious decision. And every day, even today, almost 6 months later, I look at that view, I look at my house, and I feel happy. And I tell myself, wow, this is a dream come true moment for me. That's what I want to do consciously for every single thing that I've achieved in my life, for every single thing that the people I love have achieved in their life. Pleasure it, enjoy it, be in that moment, think about that moment every single day. Be grateful to the people who have helped you in your life. Be thankful to God for it. You be ambitious, you work towards getting more things in your life. But that's a different thing. I'm not saying that stop working hard, work smart, do everything that is required, hustle and everything. But When you're working hard, when you're working towards your goal, you focus on that goal, but don't be unsatisfied in life. Don't start thinking, oh, yeah, I don't have this thing. For example, if I start thinking I need a bigger house, I want to move into a house which is got a view of an ocean, maybe a much bigger house with a bigger yard outside my house. What next, right? I'll move into that house. I will start staying in that house. Within a month or within 2 months, I would be like, oh, I need a much bigger house or I need something else. So this is never going to stop. I'll make 100 movies and then I'll be like, I want to make that 101st movie. Like people say, on your deathbed, you're going to think of all those great moments that have happened in your life, all those happy moments. And you're going to think of those moments on your deathbed. But you never know when you're going to die, right? You could be dying tomorrow, you could be dying in another 100 years. So every day, if you're going to tell yourself and if you're going to enjoy the happiness that has been given to you and you feel satisfied with what you have, aim for bigger, but feel content with the fact that you at least achieved what you have eventually achieved, right? So that is the motto that I have begun to believe in. And I would like to spread this motto: seize the day, enjoy the things that you have with you right now, enjoy the pleasure of what is already given to you, be grateful, be thankful, and spread the positivity around. Right. So that's it from my end. I mean, I hope I didn't bore you with my philosophy, but I thought I should share in case you guys need that inspiration. Right. I needed that inspiration. So I wanted to share that with you as well. Thank you and see you soon.